Hey kids, Mr. Biter here.
Mr. Ebsary here.
We're going to do a song called Rocky Mountain today. We're going to be reading some rhythms. We're also going to be playing some drums and challenging you to be able to learn how to play a beat and a rhythm at the same time. So you'll do it on your lap or on a table or anything else that would make a sound. But it's tricky. You have to kind of think with two brains at the same time. One hand's going to do a beat, one hand's going to do a rhythm. First, we'll just learn the song though. So if you can look over my shoulder, I know it's a little bit hard to read, but it's a simple song anyway. So I'll just sing it through one time, and if you know it already, sing it with me. Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. Do remember me. Do remember me. So what we have is up in the corner here, it says 2 with a quarter note, so that's like 2/4. That's the meter in the song. That means there's only 2 beats in every measure. We're going to notice that there's eighth notes in this song, lots and lots of eighth notes. There are half notes at the end of each line. It's the only place where there's half notes. And then there's quarter notes in through here. So what we're going to do is we're going to say these rhythms together. I'll say it through one time, and then you just jump in and say it with me as soon as you're comfortable. We'll do it twice, right? 1 and 2 and 1. Oh. So we're used to doing like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, but there's a measure line in here, and so that's 1 and 2 and, then we immediately have to go back to 1. We'll never get to 3, 4 in this song because there's only 2 beats in a measure. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. Now quarter notes. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 1. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 and 2 and 1. Pretty simple rhythm, right? Do it one more time. I'll point along. Mr. Ebser, I'm going to challenge you. You got to say it this time. Ready? Okay. Here we go.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2 and 1.
Mr. Ebsary nailed it. Hopefully you guys did as well. So the next part of this is to be able to keep a beat while you do this. This is something that people do all the time when they're dancing, when you're sitting in a car. There's always people that are just kind of moving your head to the beat or tapping on your lap or something like that. It's kind of natural to keep a beat when you're making music anyway. So I think I'm going to use this bigger drum over here that has like a lower sound. You do it on your lap, all right? So we're going to sing the song and we're just going to keep the beat together. Here we go. Ready? Here we go. Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. Do remember me. Do remember me. What's a little bit less natural is to keep a rhythm when you're making music, when you're singing a song or listening to music. People don't dance to the rhythm, they dance to the beat. And so it's a little bit more unnatural to keep the rhythm, but that's why I'm going to make Mr. Ebsary do it, because it's too hard for me, I guess. But so he's going to be basically playing a sound on the drum every time he makes a sound with his voice, or when we do. Every syllable that comes out of your voice, you just make a tap at the same time. So it's like you're saying the rhythm 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and, but you're saying the notes and keeping that rhythm on that drum. So here we go. Ready? Go. Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. Do remember me. Do remember me. Awesome. Very good. Now, the idea is for us to be able to keep the beat and the rhythm at the same time. Now, we have two people, so it's easy for us. I'll do the beat, He's going to do the rhythm. We'll sing the song together. And we're going to try to work our way up to challenging each other to have to do one hand doing the beat and one hand doing the rhythm, and you doing the same thing on your lap, all right? So here we go. Ready? What are we doing? I'm doing the beat.
You got the beat. I
You
got the rhythm.
Here we go. Ready? Go. Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. Do, 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 do remember me. Do, 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 do remember me. Oh, I missed a beat at the end there. There was an extra beat. There's a second beat down here. I forgot to hit that beat, so all right, I messed up. So one thing that you might notice, and I definitely notice this when I try to do these activities, is one of my hands is better at keeping a beat and one of them is better at keeping a rhythm. And you might have to experiment a little bit and figure out which one is better for you when you do this. I know for me, I'm much better if my left hand keeps a beat and my right hand keeps a rhythm whenever I do these activities. I don't know why. It's just something about my brain. Your brain might be the opposite of that, or it might be the same as that. So when I give it a try, I'm actually going to probably switch them around. Maybe I'll challenge myself.
Sure.
Okay. So I'm going to try to keep the beat over here.
You're gonna get a
This is
headache.
going to be embarrassing, all right? And then, okay, I think I got this. Okay, here we go. Ready? And then it's your turn. Here we go. Ready? Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. Do, 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 do remember me. Do, 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 do remember me. Oh, I always forget that extra beat down there. It was much harder than I'm used to. I definitely am better when I do my left hand, but it looks that way to you because everything's mirrored anyway. So, for me, left hand keeping a beat and right hand keeping the rhythm is easier. You want to give it a try?
I know that's the same way that my brain works. Is the left hand keeps the beat.
You can
but-
switch them if you want to, but I did challenge you.
But I'm gonna. Yeah, but I'm
I
not
challenged you with this, so.
gonna do it
So,
backwards.
okay, here we go. 1, 2, here we go. Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. Do, 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 do remember me. Do, 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 do remember me. Oh, and he got the extra beat at the end. Had to make me look bad.
That's tough. I had to turn my brain into overdrive trying to keep it straight.
You know what?
It's a lot of
One of the
thinking.
hardest parts is right here. Even though these are the quarter notes and they're doing the same thing at the same time, do, 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 do. It's easy for me to then just lose track of which hand's supposed to do that. So then I want to go like this and start doing the rhythm in the other hand. So I had to concentrate extra hard here, even though it seems like the easiest part. All right, faster.
I'm in. Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, I'm doing the rhythm.
Yeah, you got
Okay.
the rhythm. I got the guitar.
Okay, here we go.
Kick it into warp speed.
So
Here
we'll-
we go.
Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. Do, 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 do remember me. Do, 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 do remember me. I got that extra beat that time. I'm getting better. All right, Mr. Webster,
Very nice.
crank it up.
My turn. Faster.
Faster than me?
Faster.
1, 2, here we go. Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain. All right, it's fine. You're young.
Sorry.
1, 2, here we go. Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. Do, 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 do remember me. Do, 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 do remember me. Yes, nailed it. Perfect. Excellent. All right, so the idea here, guys, is to challenge yourself to be able to do this on your lap. So I'm going to show you just on my lap how it would look one time, all right? So if you're just on your lap doing this, you're picking one hand to do your beat. I think I'll pick this one because it's easier for me. And then the other one is doing all the rhythms. Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain, Rocky Mountain high. When you're on that Rocky Mountain, hang your head and cry. And once you can do that, now that takes a long, long time. Both myself and Mr. Ebsry, we've been making music and keeping rhythms for a really long time. And so this kind of stuff comes a little bit easier because we've practiced other activities that were similar to it. It's not going to be super easy for you. You have to practice it. Everything that you learn in the future that's really important, and I would not call this really important, but there's going to be other things that you learn that are going to be really important to you, and they're all going to take practice. If it's basketball and you're practicing your free throws and you want to be really good at it, you're going to have to practice thousands of them to be really good. Take this as an opportunity to train your brain to be really good at things. Once you can do it, then there's a nice feeling that comes along with succeeding at anything that took a lot of practice to get there. So review the video. Once you know the song, though, you can practice on your own just with your lap. If you want to get out a couple of buckets or something like that at your house and try it with something like that, that works too. So thanks, Mr. Ebsry.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Yes.
making me look bad.
Not true.
All right. Thanks, guys. See you later.